Before the surgery, I had some problems with bending over and tying my shoelaces, and that was related to the fact that my hip, I have osteoarthritis in my hip, and it needed treatment. It was not going to get better. My name is Eric Coleman. I'm from Montreal, Quebec, Canada, and I've been living in Dubai now for 19 years, and I've been visiting the Prime network, either clinics or hospital, for over 16 years.
My name is Vanessa Rice. I have lived here in the UAE for 10 going on 11 years now, and so I started having some arthritis problems years ago, but then after COVID hit, that was when I started having some issues with my hip.
So my journey to where we are now started with Dr. Sharif in Motor City. So Dr. Sharif is my gastro doctor. And I mentioned to him that I was feeling a bit sore in my hips and I wanted to have it checked. So he referred me to Dr. Michael in Motor City, and Dr. Michael referred me to Dr. Sanjay, the surgeon.
My name is Dr. Sanjay Sureen. I'm a specialist orthopedic surgeon working in the Prime Hospital. My main specialty is lower limb joint arthroplasty and also do general orthopedics.
When I actually went to the doctor, I was out of the country and went to the doctor, and they said it was arthritis, and I didn't believe them.
She was almost on the wheelchair when I saw her first time, and she was seen previously by different orthopedic surgeons and was advised surgery. She was not that convinced that it was issue.
I was a bit anxious because, I was thinking, no way was I ready to have a hip replacement or something, but as it progressed and it was explained that the pain would go away.
And he made me very comfortable in actually identifying what would be the process that I would have to go through in order to go through hip replacement surgery.
So in 2022, I actually came to see Dr. Sanjay, and from there, we talked about options, and he gave me medication just trying to see if we could treat it and so forth, and it didn't get any better. So we actually planned for surgery.
Dr. Sanjay was great because he never positioned this as being anything else but really what I would call almost common surgery.
We discussed about his issues and his limitations and went through all the details regards to the hip replacement surgery and tried to convince him that he can stay like that for some time, but he can have the replacement surgery whenever he needs it. That is his decision.
So Dr. Sanjay really was good to say, well, you can wait, although you could do the surgery now and your recovery is going to be easier because I'm still relatively young. So, that alleviated my fears. And what he promised is actually what was delivered. So I also was very happy about that. I didn't get any bad surprises.
At that point, I was still mobile and able to walk some, but in the duration of that time between going to see Dr. Sanjay and continuing to work, my hip actually collapsed. So I had the first surgery. In 2022, it was a really rough one because of the collapsed hip.
She was in the bad shape. When she came to me, she was on a wheelchair and she went out walking from the hospital. She rehabilitated quite well, and she was having other joint problem also.
As the pain continued in the other hip, I decided to come back to Dr. Sanjay again to get the surgery done. And because we didn't wait, or I didn't wait until the collapsed hip happened again, the healing process this time has been much better.
Left hip was the problem. So recently we did the left hip replacement surgery also for her, and she is recovering quite well and being rehabilitated quite satisfactorily.
So I really loved his attention to detail, and I loved the way that he was able to weigh all of the options, and he was able to help me make the best choice, I think, that I eventually made.
After having the hip replacement, I would say that it was the best decision I made because I don't have the pain. It's actually immediate. When you wake up from the surgery, you realize that the pain that you've been feeling all along with the arthritis, it's gone.
I think out of all the healthcare providers I was able to see in Dubai, Prime has the best support, what I call the support network.
Just the overall sense of we're here to help. So what do you need? Just let us know. And even without saying something, it's just someone trying to be there to make sure that you're getting the care that you need.
And in my case, it was not only Dr. Sanjay, it was his nurse, Miss Jenny, and the physiotherapist, Miss Sonia. And I felt that I was supported by not only one doctor, but by a whole team.
It's an amazing team. Nurse Jenny is absolutely amazing. She will WhatsApp or call me to make sure to check and see how I'm doing. And actually one of the physiotherapists, Sonia, who had been my physiotherapist with the first surgery, came in, even though she had been on medical leave, to make sure that she was coming to check on me with this second surgery.
And the recovery was amazing. I was walking out of the hospital almost on the second day of the surgery.
Just very memorable in terms of coming in, making sure that everything's okay. I can't suggest a better staff in terms of the care.
I've always loved coming to Prime because Prime has a very, very good way of caring for patients by using technology and using resources to make the healthcare very relevant for the patients.
I would just say that if anyone watches and they're wondering who would be or where it would be a great place to have someone to come and visit if they needed the care, I would say Prime Hospital is a great place.
And the attention that I received throughout that time was excellent, was really outstanding. So
you can research online, but it's really great to have someone to explain to you what it is that you need and be patient with you. So I think that's really important.